the cover on our books. So our signatures are all glued together, and this fabric we added, it's nice and glued dry on there. So now to add your book cover, we're going to recycle some books that are no longer used. So take a utility knife and you're going to open up the book and cut here and cut here. And once you do that, the middle of the book will pop out, which you can discard the middle of the book, and then you will have the spine and the two covers. Now what you'll want to do to make it fit yours, because it probably won't perfectly fit, cut the spine down the middle and then put your book on the inside, and then with a piece of duct tape you're going to duct tape together that spine so that your spine is the right size. So just line that up, put a piece of duct tape over the side, and then fold together the cut spine. Pull it nice and tight. Oops. And none of this is going to show when you're finished. All right. So there's our cover, and it fits nicely, just like that. All right, take your book out, put another piece of duct tape on the inside to hold down those cut pieces. All right, so now we're ready to cover this old book cover. So this is the piece of paper. It's not finished as far as being painted, but we can go ahead and add this book cover to it. And what you should decide is how high or how low in your design, because the only part of the design that's going to show is what the book cover is covering now. So you can position it low or high or to the left or to the right, but you do need to leave enough paper to fold over to glue down. So we're going to use this middle section right here. So to make sure we have that right when we flip it over, I'm just going to do a quick measurement. So that is about 3 inches. And then from the side, it's about 3 inches. So now this is the design that we want to show. Flip the paper over and then re-measure to show your 3 inches. And remember, it takes 2 points to make a straight line. So do 3 inches and 3 inches to make a straight line. Okay, position your book cover where you want it. It was about 3 inches over here. So that's about 3 inches. Now what you'll want to do is just draw all the way around. I'm going to use this bottom line, and then that will show you where to glue. Now to miter your edges, you need to take another book cover. So the thickness of this book cover has to have the same amount of gap between the book cover and where you cut it. So just take somebody else's book cover in the room, and it can be any diagonal angle, but you need to have a gap that's the thickness of a book cover. And what this will do, it'll allow you to miter your edges so that when you cut these pieces off, they will make an angle that meets. Okay, so that's got a little gap all the way around. So now I can move this out of the way. Now I just cut these diagonal lines off. now take some Mod Podge. And put some Mod Podge right in the middle. Don't put too much. It's better to have to add some more later. And now you're going to coat this entire surface with the Mod Podge. I start with just the lined in area because you can keep from getting it on the table. You have this little gap that helps make your mitered corner. And you can just add some more glue once you put the book cover in the middle. Use a bigger brush so it doesn't take you forever. Alright, so I've covered this entire surface. I'm going to take my book cover now and place it within the rectangle that I outlined. And then kind of press it really hard down on there. Alright, make sure you leave that little gap all the way around. Alright, so now this will be glued to here. So to help you put the glue in the right spot, draw a line. And this will be glued down to here. And this. And lastly, this side. So now we're going to add your glue up to that line. And up to this line. Up to this line. And all through there. So make sure you have glue all the way around. Fold your edges up. Fold this one. This one. And our last side. Alright. Wipe off any excess. Alright, now we can look and see how it looks on the other side. Rub out any of the wrinkles. And this will be painted. So, you know, if you don't paint your paper, you're going to be able to see through it or add some sort of embellishment. So make sure it's not just paper. You don't want to be able to see the book cover underneath. All right, so now we can decide which one's the front of our book. Look and see which side's the front of your book. This is the front. So look at it like this. And see if you like that side. Or you can flip it so that this would also be the front. So I kind of like the other side. So this will be the front of the book. And let's put that in there. All right, so now to attach the book cover, all we have to do is take a piece of wax paper so that we don't get glue all in our guts. Open up the first page here, which is your end page, and then you're going to put glue all over this side. Nice thick coat. We don't want our book to come apart. wax paper will keep it from getting all down into your book guts. Alright, now we're just simply going to shut the book. Make sure that you have your book guts in there centered exactly where you want them, because you can't move it once you center it. It's a one-shot deal. So there's that one. Leave the wax paper where it is. Then open this side. Another piece of wax paper. More glue. Needless to say, this takes a lot of glue. You do not have to put any glue on the spine. The spine is good just from having the two covers. Good glue on them. So there we go. Make sure there's glue all over. Alright. I'm going to close this. Kind of push your book into your cover. Leave that piece of wax paper. And then what you'll want to do is put something heavy on this, and do not open it until the next day. So let it dry for 24 hours. So you would put a nice throwaway book on there, and then put it in your locker and let it dry. Then your cover will be done.